Hi everyone, this is Brian Perez. Today's Memorial Day 2014, and I felt like I had to do this video. What I'm about to share with you is not rehearsed. It's coming right from the heart, and it's titled, "What Does True Freedom Mean to Me?" And you guys keep in mind that what I'm going to say, I hope I don't offend anybody. I am an ex-vet. I'm a vet myself. I used to be in the Air Force, and first of all, before I go into what I'm about to tell you, I just want to thank all the vets and all the soldiers who are out there fighting every day, that have given us the freedom that we have here today in this beautiful country, the U.S. It's unfortunate that most people just don't take advantage of that freedom, and they take that freedom for granted. And just to tell you a little bit about my background, you guys, I've done just about everything out there. I've had blue-collar jobs. I've had white-collar jobs. I've gone in trouble, and I've walked the straight line. And, growing up, I saw my mom. My mom had gone through a few marriages, and one of the marriages she had gone through, we were growing up in Palm Springs, California. Up till the age, I believe I was 11, 12 years old when we left Palm Springs. But, they had good jobs. They had good jobs, but I hardly ever saw them. They were in the hotel business at the Palm Canyon Hotel. My stepdad and her. And, they just passed through. They worked all day. Us kids, we stayed at home. We had nice clothes, a nice house with a pool, nice neighborhood. But we hardly ever saw our parents. They were doing what they thought was best. And I remember, when they got a divorce, when I was 11, 12 years old, can't remember exactly, but man, when us kids, we went with my mom, we moved to Burbank, California, and we hit low. We hit very low. In fact, when we moved from Burbank to Van Nuys, and it's where I went to school, where I finished my high school, my middle school and my high school. We were so broke, you guys. We were at the poverty level. We were so broke. My mom literally went out and got a job as a property manager at an apartment building just so we can be able to get free rent by maintaining the building. I was the kid cleaning the building every single day, picking up the trash, watering the building, you name it. So I learned at a young age that you have to work for whatever it is that you want. I would walk to school. It was like 2.5 mile walk there, 2.5 mile walk back. You guys, that's just what I've been through. I remember my brother and I, we didn't have a place to sit in our apartment. And, some people leave their couches out in the front so somebody can pick them up. Well, we picked up that couch, and we carried that couch 3 blocks into our apartment just so we can have a place to sit. We didn't have a picnic. We didn't have a dining room table. We actually had a fold-out picnic table with picnic chairs. You guys, I didn't even want to bring friends in my apartment because I was embarrassed, because at night, as soon as you turn on the lights, there'd be cockroaches all over. You guys, that's the way I grew up. So when I post stuff on Facebook, don't think that I'm money motivated and that is my motive. Yes, it takes money to be able to have the finer things in life. But you know what? I'm about balance, you guys. Balance is what I drive for and what I'm inspired by. And part of that balance is money, good health, my spiritual life, my mental life, my relationships. And you guys, what does true freedom mean to me? When I got out of high school, and in between high school, I had these little mediocre jobs. I've done construction, I've done retail, I've done sales. I went in the Air Force. I was in the Air Force for 3.5 years, you guys. And that was a fly, by the way. for 3.5 years. And I noticed something while I was in the Air Force, you guys, is, right around my re-enlistment time came, I knew that I wanted to get out. I knew that I learned everything that I wanted to learn from the Air Force, which it was discipline. And it taught me that. And there were so many people in there that I met in the Air Force who they weren't happy. They didn't want to be there. But you know what? They were trapped in their own mental prison. And when their re-enlistment came, time to renew their contract, which is every 4 years, they re-enlisted even though they didn't really want to do that. They were willing to live a life of misery for what they thought is security. And you guys, I see so many people now, especially in this economy, in their 30s, that are enlisting in the military. Why? Is it to fight for their country? No. No, I love this country, you guys. I love this country. And I was in Desert Storm. But they do it because of security. Of security. Yeah, now there's a few people out there who have the desire to fight for their country, and God bless them. I take my hat off to them, and I respect them. But the bottom line is, most of the people, from my observation, that I met that were in the military, do it because it's another job, you guys. It's another job. And when I got out of the Air Force, you know, I did a lot of different things. I mean, I was in the investment world. I was in the car business, so luxury cars. You know, I was able to meet people that had a lot of money, people that did not have a lot of money. They worked very hard, and they were just trying to, you know, have a Lexus and a Mercedes for the status of it. And then I got into the mortgage business, did very well in that industry. And you guys, and I lost it all. I lost it all. You know, what I thought was the right thing, you know, I lost it all. I was making very good money in the mortgage business. I was buying real estate. Nobody saw that the mortgage meltdown coming. And you guys, when it came freaking hard. And I lost it. And you know what? They say that you learn more from your losses than you do from your wins. And you guys, I totally agree. But I had to make a decision. Either I bounce back up and learn from my mistakes and brush myself off, or let it get to me and freaking die inside like most people I see do. And you guys, it's amazing just how many people have died inside. They've given up. It's sad. We live in the best country in the world, and most people have given up. That's sad. That is sad. So what does true freedom mean to me? True freedom means to me, what true freedom means to me is controlling your life, owning yourself. You know, being able to do the things that you want to do with whomever you want to do them with at whatever time you want to do them at. You know, I was taking my son to school this morning. Yes, on Memorial Day, they make him go to school. It's called a makeup day because because when it snows here, they close everything down. It's not like up north where kids go to school in the snow. Here in the South, they close everything down. And so it's a makeup day. So the kids had to go to school today. And he's like, Daddy, you know, most of my friends aren't going to school. You know, why is it that I have to go to school? And it's like, son, you know what? And I was trying to just, educate him the right way and just say, son, you know what? Most kids' parents work during the week. They have regular jobs and they have Memorial Day off, and it's one of the few times of the year that they can actually go on vacation, go on a 4-day vacation, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And that's the reason why, mommy and daddy work from home, and we can leave during the week. I mean, for the exception of school. and he understood it. And he's like, you know what, Daddy, I get it. And you guys, freedom. Why network marketing? Why network marketing, you guys? When I looked at this industry, you guys, 4 years ago, when I took a very serious look at it, it wasn't the industry that I was after. It was the lifestyle that I was after, and the ability to be able to, the opportunity to be able to own my life. You guys, I haven't seen another industry out there where the average person can do that. See, I'm not a smart guy. I'm not, you guys. I'm a slow learner. For those of you who know me, I am a slow learner. But I have a heart of gold, and I am loyal. If you're my friend, you know I am loyal. And I put everything on the table, man. I am black and white. What you see is what you get. And I'm very, I choose my friends. I choose who I let into my world. And it's just the way that I am. And, You guys, the reason I chose this industry is because it's the only industry that I know of that will allow the average person that doesn't have many skills, that doesn't have a lot of talent, but that has desire and is willing to work hard. It's called network, not lazy marketing. It's called network marketing. And if you're willing to work, you can buy your time back. And I don't mean buy the time that has already gone by, but what I'm saying is you can have your time back. You can be able to, if you look at life, you guys, and this is something that they don't teach you in school, most of our bills are residual. Power bill, gas bill, car insurance bill, health insurance bill, right? Mortgage, they're all residual bills. But they don't teach you residual income in school. They don't teach you residual income in college. You guys, and it's no wonder that more people have more month at the end of the money. And why they're always living paycheck to paycheck for the most part. You see, you guys, I've been there. I've lived paycheck to paycheck. I've made a lot of money and I've lost it all. I've lost it all in real estate and the stock market. So that's why I chose leverage. You guys, leverage. J. Paul Getty once said, I'd rather earn 1% off the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. And you guys, I never understood that concept until 4 years ago when I really started studying this industry. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do. Why? Because in order to make it in this industry, you got to be a good person. You got to be willing to give back. You got to be willing to be a servant. You got to be willing to serve. But most of all, you guys, you got to be willing to do the things that most people will not do. You got to have a mindset like no other. You got to have a strong will. And you can never give up. But you guys, this industry has created more millionaires than any other industry out there. Network marketing, Google it. 80% of women that make over 6 figures a year do it through network marketing. You guys, what is true freedom to me? True freedom is owning my life. It's being able to do what I want to do, whenever I want to do it, whom I want to do it with. Why network marketing? Because you guys, this industry is allowing me to do that. And it's allowing me to help other people do that. But most of all, you guys, and this is my why, my true why. 2 whys. Number 1, to be able, this is my ministry, is to be able to give back to others, to pour into others, to believe in others before they believe in themselves. Because most people have lost hope and belief. Number 1. And number 2, to be able to instill a mindset into my children, 8 and almost 3 years old now, that they can do whatever they want to do as long as they put their mind into it. They're on the right path, which is the road less traveled, and they're willing to work for it. And you guys, and I know when I leave this world, that my kids will be taken care of, because they will have a mindset of abundance, of prosperity, of happiness, of giving, and they will be able to pass that on to many others and pass that torch on to their kids. My mom always told me, she said, Brian, life is not about money. Pray for health. Pray for good health and pray for the health of others. But remember, Brian, when you're laying on your deathbed, you're not going to be thinking about money. You're going to be thinking of how many people was I able to help out. And you're going to be thinking about all the places you've gone to and all the memories that you've created. With that, you guys, thank you again to all the vets, to all the soldiers. You guys have a great Memorial Day. Bye.